especially now that we know that avian influenza is in the state, what is really important for people who work with poultry to know right now?
Yeah, and thanks for that question. The importance of people knowing their poultry is high on the list for everyone right now. We know that the environment is contaminated. We know that we've had a backyard flock diagnosed in Mower County. So if folks are working with poultry, if they're out in barns, if they have small backyard flocks, what rises to the top is if there's anything that seems off about the poultry. If they stop drinking, if they stop eating, if they stop moving around, it's very important to report that either to a veterinarian or give us a call here at the Minnesota Board of Animal Health, and we'll be able to help you out.
Can you tell me a little bit about what the board is currently doing to monitor the situation?
Yeah, the Board of Animal Health in Minnesota is a small agency. We only have about 40 people. So we work during these responses with the Minnesota Department of Agriculture. And what we are doing currently is standing up our incident management team. So that will involve going out and doing more education with our farmers. We'll be doing surveillance around sites that have been, and we found, infected with highly pathogenic avian influenza. And then there's a piece of planning forward in a response. So again, working with state partners, with industry, with 4-H, FFA, and Extension, everybody across the state of Minnesota, so everybody is aware of the situation.
What do you think was learned during the 2015 outbreak that is now going to help the state respond to this one?
Yeah, 2015 was only 7 years ago. If folks remember, we had detections on more than 100 farms in 23 counties. It was a major impact to the state of Minnesota. We've discovered that communication is key to everything. The more that we can communicate with farmers and veterinarians, with people that have poultry, that's really important. And then that information that comes back to the state so that we can respond is equally important. Minnesota has a good record of doing surveillance, especially in our commercial flocks, so that we know when disease is actually setting into a flock, and that's important too. But yeah, going back, it's all about the communication.
Now that we know it is in the state, what is the importance of making sure that this stays as isolated as possible?
That very good question. When we have a detection, so this is a foreign animal disease. It's important not only to the state, but to the Midwest, and it's very important for international trade purposes. Now that we know it's in the state, it's vitally important that the infected flocks are depopulated as soon as possible. There are a couple of reasons for that. First of all, we want to stop the virus in its tracks. And if we depopulate the infected flocks, we will be able to stop the virus. The second purpose is the virus makes these birds really sick. Once they have the clinical signs of not doing well, within 24 to 48 hours, most poultry will die. So depopulating the flock and not putting the bird through that period of being really sick is important for all of us.